before we get into the main topic, we're going into segment one. Segment one is dropping gems, the life learner, to which I am leading. And me and Cam was talking about this right before we started recording, but part of it was I wanted to drop a gem or think about a gem to drop that was kind of in connection to the topic that we're talking about today, but also in the same sense, something that is intriguing, and it's not necessarily common knowledge. And we was talking about how I didn't really see it as not being common knowledge, primarily because I be reading random stuff. So I'd be knowing a whole bunch of stuff. And then I just think that everybody else, it's like a bias type situation. So I had to check my bias, and come to find out, Cam didn't even know what NEET youth are.
I did not. So
the gem dropping of the day is NEET youth, NEET youth. NEET is an acronym. The reason why I'm saying NEET youth is because we have to always be in the know about understanding where youth are currently in our current landscape of the world. NEET youth is a international understanding and an international examination of youth. When we go into that international space, youth is 16 to 24. Only in this country, youth are seen up until 18 years old, which is crazy to me, actually, as I've introduced the international world into my repertoire. But in the spirit of being the next generation, and also us being the current next generation, technically, because we should be in Congress and we should be the presidents and all that stuff. So in the spirit of the next generation, we must meet that generation where they are. That's where NEET youth come in. Right now, they are not, meaning current generations of youth are not in education, employment, or training. That is what NEET stands for. Not in education, employment, or training. Training meaning vocational training, trades, etc. This means that they have to figure out, or we have to figure out, where the gap is and fill it with the thickest concrete possible. And that's where this conversation comes in today. We have to use co-created strategies alongside youth with their voices at the table in order to figure out what the concrete is the thickest to fill this gap with. Because the only way that we fix this problem is through co-creation, but then also level setting. Because part of that NEET youth generation of youth believe that a living wage is, some of them believe that a living wage is $600,000. Now, that is a livable wage, but I'm talking about livable wage as in you just graduated high school and you think your first salary is $600,000 a year. Where?